holding my time coming up. Out of my mind, on my time ain't enough. Stayed on my grind many times, I was stuck. Had to wax the real, rip betray out like I'm young, cause I am in the scenes I got. Little more to give y'all than the people I'm not. Step foot in the game, young lives change, Hate them more cause I'm up and I don't even fly out, but I'm here. I see rappers lying, dark roads, high things. I know they hiding, but what you hiding from? You tryna run, you know I'm about to grill your ass. Hey, look, knows my time, you must not rise. You was on my time when I ride in the beat. Manipulate time like you do with they minds. I'm sick and tired of the lies that you preach. Only up I climb, I'ma leave y'all down. I can show y'all high like the birds and the bees. Everybody tryna stunt like they know the focus up. I know everybody stuck to a certain degree. They all hide it, that ain't something I'm with. Always keep it 10 toes, and if I choke up, I'm with emotions. Roll me to this paper. Hey, I see you later. Shouldn't waste time with you goofies, but ooh, I fucking hate you. What you hiding from? You tryna run? You know I'm about to grill your ass. Hey, boy, you tripping like a blind man. You can't see. How you think you can fly past my wide wings? Try to wriggle down with you, that's fine by me. Only drip you ever had when they provide IVs. Ain't a doctor, got my doctor in a life, little man. Asking like I care about the price, little man. It can hate that I had a dice in my hand. Doing what I knew I was against what y'all saying. And over my head, the ones that's with me solid. Rocks that I've been leaning on to keep me up and climbing. This is what the climb is. Word to Miley Cyrus. I will never change, I only grow. I hope you ride with me. Been too long, but I'm finally sick of giving just a single fuck about anybody that's not with me. Yeah, I don't really got time for your bitch ass trying to just use your fame to deceive their minds like you care about the climbers. Start from my closest friends. Don't believe it, I'm fine, but I see what you been done from this. I shake my head, I'm shaking my fucking head. That's you. I'm too different, my vision give me the best skill. Album hits every single feeling you can't feel. Only fakes, every bar swear it's trash. They all want me to collab, but you're not worth it to me, man. Why would I give a verse when I body your work? I don't wanna start beef, but I'm sick of people mad cause I don't give a verse. It's how I feel, I keep it real. Had to clear the clouds, they disperse. Like when they flee and when they see me, you gon' bow and call me sir, yeah. Bitch.
Yo, boys, mau hena ada WhatsApp. WhatsApp. මොකද වෙන්නේ එන්න අපි අදත් සුපුරුදු පරිදි Kingdom Come Deliverance ගහන්න යන්නේ. එදා අපි මෙතනින් නතර වුණා. අපේ මේ අදා කතාව දාලා දැන් අපි GG වෙලා අරුන් ඔක්කොම මරලා අම්මට ලියලා අපේ පුලා රෝල් වෙනවා. උකුලා මලා කොමුන්ට මේ what the hell මට හරි ඉතින් අපි දැන් මේක මොකද කරන්න ඔයාලගේ ප්‍රතිචාර හොඳ නිසා මම මේක තව එපිසෝඩ් එකක් ඔන්න ගෙනාවා. අනිත් දේ තමයි මේක මට මේ ගේම් එක මම ආසයි. හරිද? ආස නැති එකම දේ තමයි මේක මේ ෆස්ට් පර්සන් තියෙන එක. ලුවකක් කොම හැදෙනවා. හරි. දැන් අපි MK කොහේන
Henry, what are you waiting for?
මේක පොඩ්ඩ මේ යන්නේ නැතැන් හොයාගන්න ටිකක් කරදරයි වගේනේ මේක නැද්ද දැන් මේ ඕ හරි හරිනේ මට මේ යන්න තියෙන දැන්
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
chat එක පොඩ්ඩක් බැලුවේ නෑ යාළුවනේ chat එක live බලන් ඉන්න කට්ටිය hi පාරක් දාන්න we have to go back for Mutt. I saw that what about the rest of our company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt?
But that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit.
තා ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා
Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry.
Look,
I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes.
මොරම්
Surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
එකක් දුන්නේ
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
මොකද සල්ලිත් දෙන්න මියුසික් ලස්සනයි යාළුවනේ මට රෙඩ් ඩෙඩ් එක මතක් වෙන්නේ යාළුවනේ මේක දැක්කම. රෙඩ් ඩෙඩ් එකේ ග්‍රැෆික්ස් වගේමයි. ඇයි දන්නේ අප්පා මම මේ මගුල ෆස්ට් පර්සන් කරේ. නැත්තම් පට්ට මේක. LOL. It's the marvelous cinema. Ease on. Nammata bossa මොකද්ද මේකේ මේ Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 boys. මේක third person mod තියෙන ඕනේ. මේකට තියෙනවද?
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle.
එහෙමද කියන්නේ?
Or at least a barber.
මම දැනුත් හැබැයි mod එකක් දාලා නම් තමයි ඉන්නේ.
I mean, that old crone got me on my feet.
third person තියනවා කියලා නම්
But I
දන්නේ
don't
නැහැ.
believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some
මොකද වෙන්නේ ළමයි?
Oh, it's closed.
මට සී එහෙනම් V buy කළා මං එන්නම් බෑකප් ෆයිල් ටික ගන්න. එන්න.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
අපිට මේ 5M ගහන්න කට්ටිය නැතුව ඉන්නේ. අපේ මේ ඩාර්ක් සිටි එකේ පොලිසියට කට්ටිය ඕන කරලා තිනවා.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sinhala of LEXAR.
බල්ලෙක්වත් නැති කියන්නේ. අය කවුද එනවා. What the crap?
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am?
ඌට
No, we fucking don't. I'm Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
එත
Apart from
ඉන්දී
which,
බෝතලට
Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
අම්මාට සී
And even
අරුන්ටත්
if
ගාලා.
he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Begone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
It's your city. Hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Lol.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
මේක කොහෙද?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Moramba.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God,
Hi,
so
Sue.
riches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
Welcome
They
to the
act without
stream.
thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
Reputation
We'll keep the
එක
promise
කාවා.
we made up Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh, more.
Cheers.
Mother.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
What kind of the
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my, ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Yeah, Corey.
That's the most important thing.
Oh, no, that passed. Nakatatapai hodaganin ko ako. Heti itarak.
These men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it? A bit.
Catherine.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
What are you playing at, woman? We were attacked by bandits. They killed a lot of people and groped you. If it wasn't for me...
Then what? I'm telling you, I wasn't at any pond. Blimey! I've had lots of men try to woo me with tall stories, but this is the most pathetic attempt yet.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
why you're standing here like a pillar of salt. Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
And
careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Mind where you're going.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
Right.
I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
මේ පාරේ බෑගිව කියපන්කො කියාම්මාට
God bless you. You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
Oof.
Non tamaiyako.
Oh.
මේකනේ මේක නෙමෙයි. What the fuck?
I'm a bit peckish.
කොහෙද තියන්නේ යකෝ මේක තනින් යන්න බෑ මෙදී මුගේ ආච්චිට හාවරන්න මේ දොර අරින්න බැරිද පොටු කාලින්යකෝ බලන්න යාළුවනේ ගෝණිය අදින්නත් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ බිලි ලැජ්ජයි සන්තෝෂේ නෝක තමයි පාස් දෙකයි තව තුනක් තියෙනවා යකෝ අහකට ඔය
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I am the son of the bailiff.
අම්මට අරුට ඔක් කරනවා ගියහම අරුට දැන් සාල අර්බුදයක් කරයිද දන්නේ
Christ.
කටපාලයන් ගියේ
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Look, calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Brichst deine Gebete, Arschloch! Stop beating him!
Hey! You shouldn't have fought with us, bastard!
Hey! Get him!
Viejo, ¿cómo gano?
You want to try me?
Viejo, come un gahan. What the hell?
Get your ass open!
What do you want?
¿Qué gahan niya ko?
Fuck you! Don't kill him!
Me mo ka diya ko, me. ¿Qué kawari? ¿Qué kawari? ¿Qué kawari? Adi.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Arne amar.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
¿Qué mono de ovejan?
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that nest.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Yalu ni. Hindi na me.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious.
Oh, may meron sa
That we're in this fucking pillory.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
बराबर.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you.
मुंबोटा में खाता कियो ना डियाने का केस.
Like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well.
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Ladies? Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
नारोंटी क्या ना?
Oh shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
문대로 따라하나 이게?
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
साला अरब देख के नहीं अन्नी.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Aye. You're in the right place. Over here. You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman,
Hmm.
but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognise you. But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you know where to look.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semine.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semine. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Father bullet. Tipster. Lion's Crest. Quest. Tavern Nest. Drying Wreck. And the barrel. අපි ජර්නල් එක බලමු.
Doesn't it bother you walking around here like some animal?
Aye, it does. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Sorry.
No bullshit. Just right. This year, the village prospered.
Wait. Is this supposed to be a chronicle?
Is that a problem?
I'm not a chronicle. I want a raise for this responsibility.
You want what?
More money.
You want me to tell everyone about the time you were drunk, naked, riding on a pig, yelling about how you were Sigismund of Luxembourg himself?
Careful!
See? That wasn't so hard.
What are you waiting for? Clear off!
යන්න කියලා නේ කියන්නේ.
Look out!
යාළුවනේ.
My God! Where are your clothes?
Sorry. I've been having a bit of a rough patch lately.
Look out!
අප්පා මේක පිස්සු හැදෙනවා යාළුවනේ. කරකෝලත ඇරියෝ. කෑම ගමු ඔක්කොම කෑම ගමු.
Master Scribe?
What do you want?
I just came to see if you're working.
What does it look like?
Well, it looks to me that instead of writing, you're just scribbling nonsense.
They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Carry on, then.
Halt! Stand! Show me what you've got on you. Come on, spread them. I won't repeat it again. That's it. I'm arresting you. Take that. I'll hammer some manners into you.
Wanker! You won't escape punishment.
Shame! Shame on you!
Fuck that! The executioner is sharpening his axe for you.
My God, a brawl!
Any other whoreson wants me to pick?
Yeah, yeah. Can't either.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
මේකේ මේ මැප් සිස්ටම් එක එහෙන කසල් ලැබේ. මේකේ මේ හරියට පෙන්නන්නේ නැහැ. ඒකයි තමයි පාස්නේ. Task. Memo of the transcripts. Lion's Crest. Quest tipster. Tavern nest. Dying wreck. Better tambah.
So, I went to see my brother. And? To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself.
you
And he gets this feeling. Look out!
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Wow, look just like you.
Damnation.
Who just came barging in here? You're not allowed here. Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you... It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Hands off!
Pickpockets trying to take things from you.
What? Hey! Get your hands out of there! Did you hear me, scum? You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard. This is tiresome. I'm going for the guards.
You haven't been arrested yet for your thievery.
Where is there you are? Arrested! You tried to beat me up.
You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory.
I'll hammer some manners into you.
I'll beat you to a bloody... You won't get me. Come on then. On your feet. There's no point
I can't pay. I don't have enough money.
Well, your back is about to get quite familiar with the cane.
Ha! That was just a little appetizer. And now I'm hungry again. Piss off.
What the hell?
You really worked me over. I don't think I'll be laying...
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Unuha pahanna tu ඊට පස්සේ තර ට්‍රේඩර් කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනේ.
Should I go and get something from the kitchen?
What the hell? Du Nervensäge! Welcome. You can... A few days ago, I sell...
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartashak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you
හැමෝම එක කතා කරලා එක්ස්ප්ලෝර් කරන්න තමයි දැන් තියෙන්නේ.
On the roads near the catch-up pond, beyond Jelly-off.
මේකේ පොඩ්ඩක් මැප් එක මට කන්ෆියුසින් අප්පා.
Tell you how much it still pisses me off.
අර හරියටම තැනක් පෙන්නන්නේ එක්ක මැප් එකක් තිබ්බනම් අර යටින් පෙන්නන මිනි මැප් එකක්.
Well, what can you do?
Nothing. What would you
මේ මේ අර උඩින් මේ මගුල පෙන්නන ඒකෙත් හරියට පෙන්නන්නේ.
What do you have for sale?
අම්මට උඩුවන. පිට ඕනේ කරන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා ගහ ගන්න පුළුවන් දේ. තිපන් ගහ ගන්න පුළුවන් දේ. Hunting sword. ඕන. විච්චාච්චිගේ ගෙදර හිටව මිනිහා දැම්ම වල දැම්ම. ඌව ෆුඩ් කරා නම් සෝඩ් එකේ ක්ලෝස් වෙනවා. ඌව ලූට් කරා ඒත් මෙතනදී අපිට ඔක්කොම නැති වෙනවනේ. ලූට් කරාට අත්තන මේ සීන් එකෙන් පස්සේ මම හිතන්නේ නැති වෙනව නේද? ගමු. කේස් එකක් නැහැ මට වෙපන් නම් මේව කරගන්න පුළුවන්.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut, versuchen wir es. Nein, so bestimmt nicht. I'm done haggling with you.
ගන්න කොහෙන්ද? හොහොහොහො මේවා දැන් ගන්න කොහොමද?